back. We're in the kitchen cooking with Rania. Today's recipe is perfect for Labor Day barbecuing or picnics. We're talking about Rib Fest over at Heinz Field.
Yum.
But hey, if you want to do it for yourself. And we're also making something called Boozy Pops.
Boozy Pops. It's a Negroni pop, but a Negroni is a drink. So it's to take off of a Negroni. And I got to tell you, I cheated completely. I was watching the Food Network while I was on the treadmill, and Jeffrey Zakarian was making this, and I thought, I got to have that.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
It's a 3-recipe thing, and I made it this weekend because all my kids were in. We were 18 for dinner on.
Not for the kids, for your kids.
My kids.
Not the grandkids.
Yeah, on Saturday night. They went to the game on Saturday, the Steeler game.
Oh, fun.
And then I had everything ready, and we had 18 people for dinner. And can you imagine 18 pairs of shoes sitting in my front hall because their parents teach them to take their shoes off the second they walk in the house?
That's like my nervous tick. Oh
what?
My God, the shoes, just put them away.
Yeah, they were everywhere. They were everywhere. And then I had 9 grandchildren. We're all sleeping down. We have a finished basement family room, and they were all down there. And then you should have seen their luggage on Sunday when they were leaving. I should have taken photographs of it, and I didn't.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love your idea for today because you say you never know what you're going to get on Labor Day.
No, it's crazy. I mean, if it rains, this chicken dish is perfect because this is something you put in the oven. But our next recipe, which is grilling a flank steak, if it's not raining, go for it, and you can be grilling outside.
Okay, so some chicken breast.
This is the easiest recipe in the entire universe. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Nice and
easy.
I
have them in a big bowl here because I'm going to add a lot of things and mix this around as a marinade of sorts.
Okay.
All right. So first things first, my ever-loving, wonderful ingredient of garlic. Yeah, I love garlic. And then this is just chopped fresh oregano, which, by the way, came straight out of our planter box. We have a big herb garden at the shop.
Oh, great. In Mount Lebanon?
Yes, in Mount Lebanon. And here's cumin. Now, that cumin obviously is a spice.
Right.
One of the warm spices. And you just get that out of the jar. And then here's a little bit of cayenne pepper because this is a Cuban chicken, so it has some definite heat to it.
Oh, great.
And I'm going to add some olive oil to this as well. Just douse it in there. There's no measuring on the olive oil. I just like to see it, and when I think is enough,
that's enough.
That's enough.
That's how I work
now,
too.
This is the juice and the zest of a couple of oranges here.
Great.
So there's some citrus going on. And then, speaking of citrus, this is the zest and the juice of lime. So
really
you've got a lot of flavor,
yeah.
don't you think? A lot of flavor.
But not hard, not complicated, not expensive.
No, but there's
great stuff.
Then we have to add some salt and not so much pepper. I mean, we just did the cayenne, and really you want to make sure that the cayenne doesn't all land up on one chicken breast because that could be pretty hot. So you really got to get in here. And obviously, I would probably put gloves on if I were at home, and I would massage this in.
Okay.
But it's just not as easy to do that here.
So you add a generous portion of salt.
Yeah, you want some salt. And then I'll add a little pepper, but not nearly what I normally would add. So now you have all of this mixed up together.
Great.
And what you just need, this is like a sheet pan chicken.
Okay.
Just real simple. I like to line mine with parchment paper because I'm a lazy a lazy person when it comes to cleanup. So take all of this, spread the chicken out on the pan.
And I know you have the oven on. What are we setting it to?
I have the oven on about 425 degrees.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'll put this under here.
And thank you. Now, but there's more.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
some
these are
big
potato wedges. This is, when I say sheet pan, I mean 100% all the way.
This is my kind of recipe, Rania.
Yeah, just one big thing. Just stick it on here. I'm going to season this a little bit more, but there's more.
Some sliced oranges.
Mm-hmm. There's more.
And there's more.
And
well,
there's
if you're
more.
Putting everything on one sheet, you got to get it ready, right? Oh, look how beautiful.
Peppers, red, and sweet onion.
Great, I love some onion.
Don't you think this just looks like a great dish?
It does, it looks really pretty. And it's even a nice option if you are going to be barbecuing. Maybe you have hot dogs and hamburgers.
Right. Well,
nice
you know,
option.
in my family, this is true of all sorts of people's families. Everybody has somebody who doesn't eat something.
Right. That's true.
You know, I don't eat red meat. So I would do the flank steak for everybody else, but I will eat a boneless chicken breast, okay,
Right.
and skinless. I will do that. And so consequently, I like to offer
little bit of everything.
well, sure, so that everybody has something to eat.
I doubt that anybody is leaving your house hungry.
Well, I tell you what, on Saturday night, all I did was put the food out on my big, long island in the kitchen and let everybody have at it. And I had beef tenderloin, I had shrimp, and I had, oh gosh, I don't even remember everything I had. I had so much food. I had different salads. It just did everything, and that's what you want to do. Now,
This
one
goes in the
last
oven?
thing.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
one last thing. A little more olive oil.
Great.
Okay, and then put this in the oven, and when we come back, I'll make a salsa that goes with it,
great.
pull it
Okay.
out, show you how to make a quick flank steak.
Fantastic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.